What's up, everyone? Good morning. Welcome back to the channel. I apologize for not posting in these last few days. I actually got sick over the weekend, so I had to deal with that. But unfortunately, it only lasted about a day and a half, so I was able to get back on my feet in a matter of a few days. So that was a good thing. But anyways, I'm glad to be back here. And if you guys recall, in the last video I mentioned I had a surprise for y'all. So y'all read the title, so y'all know what time it is, right? Exactly, it's that time. I'm actually going to be traveling out there. I will be visiting the Robert Garcia Boxing Academy after 9 years. It wasn't the gym, but it was the name of the gym where I started boxing 9 years ago, where my boxing journey began. So I'm gonna be visiting a few of the trainers that I left out there once Robert Garcia moved his gym and training camp to Riverside. So I'm gonna be heading out there in a matter of about 15 minutes, and it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. I'm excited to see my first a couple of the first trainers that I worked with, and basically the gym owner, you know, the trainer that first opened the gym here in Oxnard, where I had the privilege of walking through the doors and putting on my first pair of gloves and hitting the bag for the first time. So it's if it wasn't for the Robert Garcia gym, I would have never started my boxing journey. So I'm excited. I'm excited to show up. I'm excited to visit, and I'll see you guys then. I'm gonna be heading out there. It's about a 2-hour drive, so I'll see you guys once I get there. All right, I'll be back. All right, y'all, I'm back. So I got here to Riverside a few hours ago. I actually stopped by to visit a few relatives that I have that live over here. So I was there for a couple of hours. You know, ate some breakfast since I left early morning from Oxnard to travel out here. So I just made it to the house here at the Robert Garcia Boxing Academy here in Riverside. So I'm about to go in, yeah. So I'm gonna show you the inside in a moment. All right, I'll be back. All right, yeah. So I'm inside now. I'm gonna show you how the gym looks like. All right, check this out. Check that out, y'all. Got Mikey Garcia right there. My favorite fighter when I was 16 years old. The ABF Super Lightweight champion at the time. Got Jose Ramirez. And of course, all the champions of the wall over here. This was not the first gym, but the first gym name where I first boxed out there in Oxnard, California. The first gym where I started training. You know, if it wasn't for the Robert Garcia gym, I would have never started my journey in this sport. So I'm truly thankful for what they did for Oxford. They definitely paved the way. So I always show them respect wherever I go. Got all the kids training. Reminds me of myself when I first joined boxing. If it wasn't for the Robert Garcia gym, I learned how to train in the beginning. So thankful to them for that. Alright, y'all, I'm back. So that was it for today's video. As you can see, it's actually night already. I actually got home about 30 minutes ago. I just got home not too long ago. I stopped by to get something to eat on the way over here. You know, these long trips can get you hungry. So I stopped by to get something to eat after I left the gym. Yeah, that was a quite encounter. Like I said, it had been a couple of years since I had visited, or I had been inside the Robert Garcia Boxing Academy. Last time I wasn't inside the RGBA, it was when they were here in Oxnard. You know, they ended up leaving to get their business done elsewhere, which I totally respect that. But like I said it a few times already. If it weren't for that gym being there, I myself would have never stepped into a boxing gym to begin with. So that was the initiative step, you know, of me stepping into a gym to be where I'm at now, to get to where I'm at now, and to continue my journey in the sport. So it all started there. It all started within that gym name. You know, after it closed down, I ended up leaving that gym, going elsewhere. I did have some altercations in the past with some of the trainers that were there, but you know, that has nothing to do with Robert, and it's got nothing to do with the RGBA either. You know, whatever happened in the past, or whatever altercation I had with the trainers that were in that gym, that's for another time. When I was 16 years old, my favorite fighter at the time was Mikey Garcia, and he was the IBF Super Lightweight champion of the world. I'm actually gonna leave a video right here where you guys can see. It was during his comeback. If you guys were aware, or if you guys knew, he had an issue, or he had he had a disagreement with his promoter, Top Rank, at the time, that caused him to be out of the ring for 2 years. And I have a video of him making his comeback during his media workout. I'm gonna leave it for you guys so you guys can see it. Check it out.
Because I told him, but they wanted to hire him here, and they got a transfer to him. Did you guys over there? No, you did there. Hire him here in Oxnard, and then do a transfer to him. Where do you live right now? Him?
All right, guys, y'all saw that video, right? That was actually my my first ever event that I attended, involving professional boxing. I had never attended an event before that, so that was the first time, and I became a fan ever since. You know, so I think that was like in 2015 or 2016. So it had been it's been a few years already. I was like 15 or 16 years old at that time, so it was a good experience. It was a good experience. You know, having witnessing a professional fighter train, something that I had never seen before until that day. And you know, after that, I obviously became a bigger fan of the sport, and I started following it a lot more. So they definitely played a big role. They definitely played a big role, and I'm very thankful and appreciative for that. That was it for today's video. Like I mentioned, I wanted to do something a little different today. I wanted to show you something different. I do have a lot more content coming up this month and next month, so stay tuned for that. And like I've mentioned in the past, a lot more boxing content is coming your way. So, and I have another surprise coming up for y'all, so stay tuned for that. All right, peace out.